to YourEntertainmentTicket.com. We're here at the lovely Hilton Garden Inn in Fort Lauderdale. And here we have John Delia, yes. Tom Delia, Alan Darnay, and I am Al McGee, and you're not.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, right? Well, we just saw Revolutionary Road. And this movie stars Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kathy Bates, and Michael Shannon. Well, you know, this story is about a couple living in Connecticut in the mid-1950s. They had some dreams. They didn't cash in on them, and all of a sudden they had this dysfunction. John, what do you think of this film?
Oh, pass the line.
Actually, I liked the film, but I didn't like it a lot. I think, you know, it's up there. The acting was superb. I thought, you know, it was great. And I think the outstanding actor in this film, believe it or not, is Michael Shannon.
Oh, hell yeah.
With
by
a
far.
Wonderful, wonderful performance. How about you, Tom? What do you think about it?
This guy in Revolutionary Road, Michael Shannon, deserves this. Like, I know they're not even in the same category, but I really.
Best supporting.
No, but she's actress.
Male, she's a female.
Yeah, but he's in best supporting actor. But my God, I think he should get it.
And this film, this film
amazing.
is about acting. This film, I don't think the storyline is the best. What do you think?
Stellar performances all the way around, including DiCaprio, who had a really hard role and again does a great performance. Kate Winslet, always brilliant again. Kathy Bates was phenomenal.
That's right.
Yay. I mean, just phenomenal. And she hasn't been very good in the last couple of films we've seen. This one, she's been amazing. The story, it just, you know, it was just.
I agree.
You know, it's a 50s tale again, and it just doesn't ring my bells. It doesn't mean it's not a good film. It's a good film. I wouldn't put it up as the top 10. It's a good film if you like a drama. And this is a heavy, gut-wrenching drama.
That's why I enjoyed this movie.
Well, I've had enough drama in my life.
Well, you know, but that's why I enjoyed this movie, because it was a heavy drama, and also it was based on reality. Now, this movie also kind of reminded me a little bit of this Elizabeth Taylor movie called Who's Afraid of a Virginia Woolf, and the acting was superb in that movie too. But this movie really brought out a lot about reality, about almost every person sitting in that audience. It brought out a lot about them, about their lives, and what they were doing with their lives, and the people that they married and they stuck with, and the things that happen in life. That's why I enjoyed this movie.
Well, I think it also. I also think Far From Heaven was another film that was very similar to this.
I agree.
But I think we have to give Sam Mendes, the director, his chops. I mean, he did a brilliant job. He understands that drama is in the silences and not in the screams. And that's where the drama of this movie is. It's in the silences. And
That's right.
And I agree about the Mendes in the directing in this movie, because it was excellent directing. But I want to take issue to what Al had to say. This was a 50s movie. This is not today. I don't think people have problems, and we all have problems, but I don't think they had the issues of the 50s, which were a lot milder than they are today.
You mean milder? They were milder in the 50s?
Yeah, milder.
Can I grab this one, actually?
They didn't have the kind of.
Here's the thing, though, Dad.
Today.
You would never see this movie made in the 50s. I think this movie thrives on this. This movie thrives on the cynicism that's been brought about in this day and age.
Okay,
Without today.
All right. Wait a minute.
Okay, what?
The Phoenix Story. There were a dozen other films made in the 50s about the 50s that had the same kind of intent to them. So,
exactly.
And it was made in the 50s. So I can't agree with you.
50s film, and I agree with you. But this is what it was, a 50s film. This is not what we feel today.
No, but that doesn't mean that the problems that they had in the 50s were any less harsh or harder on them than they were on us.
I think they were. I think this was overplayed. I think the story was overplayed.
I think in the 50s they lived quiet lives of desperation.
Yeah.
And that's what this film showed.
Film is all about.
More like the Stepford Wives, I think, than any of the other movies you talked about.
Oh, but that movie sucked.
Where the women just banded together after and decided that's not the lives they wanted to live. And that's basically what this is about.
Okay, I can't agree with that.
I don't know. Even I can't agree with
I think
that.
the problem with the women we're having then was that they were coming out of their shells and they couldn't live in this this environment that they've been locked into. They were in prisons. They couldn't drive. They couldn't have bank accounts. They were nothing without their husbands. They represented absolutely nothing without their husbands.
Showed that in this film, Revolutionary Road, which I totally enjoyed. Well, you know, we can always talk about issues and things like that, but let's still with the movie. John, how many palm trees would you give this movie?
You know, I for the acting, because it really blew me away, I'd have to have it at least 3. I'd say 3.5 palm. 3.5 out of 5.
4.5 easy.
Whoa!
I give it maybe 3.5.
Really? You know, I'm going to give it 4 palm trees out of 5. Again, because I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the heavy drama in it, you know. But, you know, we all can agree on everything, but we did enjoy the movie. I mean, can we agree with that?
It was a good movie.
Yeah, go pay your money. It will be worth your money to go see this movie, right? All right. Well, that's it from us at yourentertainmentticket.com.
Happy New Year.
Revolutionary Road.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, for the people in Revolutionary Road, they won't have a Happy New Year, but we will, and you too, every day.